Hello there, this is Cheryl Lentz, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, winging it on Wednesday. I have to remember what day it is. I have to read my placemat here. I don't know what day it is. I had class this morning, so I decided that I have some in stock here on the Sweet Talk Monkey Cut Kit. So that's one we're going to play with today, seeing as that we're getting ready for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to open that kit, and of course I couldn't find my little paper, but if you go to stampingjourney.com, you can see the list of everything that's included and pricing and all that good stuff. So you could put an order in that way. Hello, Cindy. So, all right, let's get started. We'll see what I can come up with today. See if my brain is working today to create some different cards. So, hello, Karen. Well, there you go. These are my Monday Night Hostess Club ladies. Hello, hello, welcome. I'm going to turn the camera around, so if this bothers you, close your eyes for a bit, for a little moment here. Let me get this turned. Hi, Cheryl. Well, there you go, ladies. Here we go. We'll make it a little bit bigger. So, yeah, I'm a little bit out of it. Things were going on here. We've had some crazy stuff going on with Peter, and so I'm just, I'm a little bit off kilter. Which, you know, that's not unusual for me. Okay, so the Sweet Talk Monkey Cut Kit. Let's get it open here. Okay, ta-da, ta-da. Whoopsie, I got it stuck to my little, it comes with some of the boxes, right? You know that for the boxes, I know that. Comes with ribbon, comes with the iridescent, my favorite, iridescent rhinestones. Let's see here. Let's put this. So here's our beautiful paper. I love this paper because there's so many options for coloring. So let's get all my little things out here. Here's my layers. Here's my bases. We'll move this stuff over here. I'm making a mess. Okay. So generally I start out with I have a little baseball here. I was working on the baseball things to show you on Friday. So, here's the little baseball I cut out. I was wondering where that went. Now I know. Getting ready for Friday, the follow-up Friday. So I had that on my desk. Whatever is on my desk first, that's what I start playing with until I make myself put it away. So Sweet Conversations is in the holiday or the mini catalog. And you can buy it with the Sweetheart dies. So it comes as a bundle, so you can save 10%. And it's made to go with this set, which is kind of nice because with the dies, you can cut out some of the images, the hearts and things. So I thought maybe today we would just kind of play with some paper here. I'm just going to pull it all out here. And just kind of play with some paper. Some of it that you can maybe add a little something extra to. This is a little bit plainer for a background, big, right? So now I think if I would take some other pieces here that have the similar colors. I've used this one quite a bit, so I have a lot of here, like this one, but I already cut up a lot out of this one. I keep all my little scraps because I use them for all different things, right? But I do think that paper, this one would go nice on here. So I can cut off a little switch of it. I don't have any here to be had. Wait a minute, I found some more. So I like that, but I think I like this one with it. So that's what I'm going to look for. What's on the back side? Stripe. I love that stripe. I use that all the stripes are always my go-to thing. So I probably use that up. Let's see here. Here it is. Here's the stripe. Ta-da, ta-da. My fingers, there we go, are not working. Okay. So here's this one. Here's that. But if I want to cut that in half, and I have some of my other bigger hearts I can use. So I am going to play with that. I'm going to switch this around. Maybe I'll use this one. I'm just gonna cut off a piece of this and have it go down the center, I believe. That's what I'm gonna do. So we'll just start chopping it up and kind of playing with it. So I like that you can use both sides of the cutter, so all the way up to 1.5 inches on this back layer. That way most of your paper is supported here. So if you're doing it this way and cutting just 1 inch, you've got, you know, it's not as supported. So you can use your cutter that way. Makes me happy to do that. Here we go. So we're gonna go with that. And we're going to have to layer it up here to make it stand out a bit. So that's when I take these other pieces and of our little strips here. So I'm just going to look at that. I'm going to go with the red for behind. I like to go with the bold. And look at how that just pops that red out, those hearts out. So we'll see. So probably, well, and I like this paper not only, I mean, it's Valentine's, obviously, it's beautiful for Valentine's, but you could also, it could be anniversary, you know, birthdays. It doesn't have to be just Valentine's. So it is very versatile. So this on either side of here, just to make that come out, pop out a little bit. Just gonna layer this up here and see what we think. There. Ta-da. And let's see here. Let's get out some white so we can cut a little tag. So maybe that's what we'll do is, I love this, the one die cut is this cute little tag shape. See that? It's kind of cute. Well, looking at it like that, it looks like a hot water bottle, but but it's not. Kind of looks that way though, doesn't it? We could stamp some other hearts on here. So I'm going to get another piece out just to stamp on. So it was a quiet morning. I don't know where all my people were, but it was a little bit quiet this morning. I was like, what's going on? But then Peter and Jasmine just got back from exercise and going out to lunch, and they said, it is extremely cold out there. So I said, okay, well, maybe that's why. Everybody stayed in and stayed warm. It's only 16 degrees here, and that's without looking at a wind chill or anything. So I'm looking to see what color I want for my base, because I might have to switch out here, switch out some things. If I don't have, I was hoping I had a pink base left, but I think I used them all. So we're gonna do this as red. I have all these options, and of course I picked the one that I don't have. So we're gonna do that as red, and then we're gonna go pink. We're gonna use the pink here as my other base, as my layers instead. So, oh, that just doesn't, I don't like that with that. Let's see here. We're going to introduce another color into it maybe, because I'm not wild about that. That. I'm not wild about that at all. Not at all. Okay. So if I'm going to introduce another color, perhaps it should be something brighter. Maybe I have to go with a different format here. Something that brings out that pretty green. I do love the green. This makes a nice, and then we could use the purple. Could use the red and purple. That way. I have one going the other way too, but let's see here. Maybe we're gonna change midstream here. I gotta look at what I all have. Okay. So I still could use this strip in here. with this around it. Or I could use this. That's something different that I have not used this kind of splatter print at all. So I'm just making a big mess here, looking at everything. Here we go. I really, well, this matches up the little hearts here. Let's keep going. Let's keep looking at some different prints. That's going the wrong way. I didn't want to go up and down again. We've done that, and that's too much of the purple. I'm thinking possibly a little stripe there. No, I don't like that. I like this small print with it. So I think that's what we're going to go with today. I said that before though, didn't I? I'm just switching it up, going with the flow, finding out what I have here. Here we go. But I like the red. I like bringing back the red, and then we can surround it with this red. Pop the red there and there. We can make this wider. We can get a wider one if that's what we want to do. And I think I do. Okay, what's on the back side is the hearts I was first using. There we go. I'm just making a mess. Here we go. Okay. We're going to go with this. I'm going to go with this, this, and this smaller, and then put the, I'm going to cut this up. I'm going to cut this up. I'm just talking to myself today. I'm discombobulated. Here we go. I am going to use that side again. I just put a new blade on, so it's super sharp. Super sharp. I love that. There we go. Okay. I like the purple and red. We did that before, didn't I? It must be my go-to colors. So here's one. Ta-da. I keep going to the same colors. So maybe I need to force myself. Sometimes when I have a lot of one color, and I tend, everybody tends to go to certain colors, right? It's just habit. You go into those certain colors all the time. That's what I was doing. Then I make myself use those other colors. So it's like, okay. In fact, I'm looking, maybe what we need to do is switch this to the red background. So here's the purple background, okay? I think if we switch this to the red background, because I'm doing the red strips there, and then do the base in the purple. Ta-da. I like that a little bit better. So there's one layout, and then we can mess around with it. But I thought I would try to do something with our greens, right? So we have this wonderful granny apple green, which I totally love. We just need to bring it out. So we need to bring it out more. Here's this. So that pulls the green out. Now, if you're going to put a stripe in, this works nice. Do I have a smaller one? This is the red one I just cut here. I want it cut this way. I'm so fussy about which way the stripes go. I love it when you cut it this way so you have all the stripes versus, if this was long, you're only going to get the blue, you're going to get this and this and this. I like getting all the colors. So let's do another layout. Let me chop this up too. And I'm going to cut it so that I have more of the green stripe on it. Let's see here. So I keep the green stripe versus the blue on the end. And I'm going to make this one a little bit wider. do some different layouts. So I still have that piece I can use inside. I have this piece on the outside. There. There. Okay, so what I'm looking at is all the different colors, like mixing, matching, not too different, a little bit different pattern, but the same, you know, having the same colors in there. And then I think we can then add, maybe we'll just do a combo here. Totally different. The base on this one, we can go with something different. So let's go with the yellow. Let's go with the yellow base. Totally different. There, that's a happy card. There we go. Completely different. There, ta-da. Okay, so I should have pulled out a different stamp set, like this is one of them, the celebration set that you can get, special moments. So make this into a happy birthday card versus just a Valentine's card. Look at, it's brand new. I have not used it much. Let's see if I have the happy birthday in here yet. With sympathy, this definitely would not be a good sympathy card. I bet I used the happy birthday in something. I'll have to pull it out. Let me find something here. You are simply wonderful. What does this say? For someone who is wonderful in each and every way. That's what we're going with. That's going to be on this card here. I got my new shipment of blocks in today. I have 24 baskets out for my classes, 24 different cards that they could choose from when they come to class. And so that uses up a lot of dies, or a lot of blocks and ink. So I'm always adding to my stash here. Okay, so I'm going to take this, and we're going to go with the Granny Apple Green. We're going to stick with that bold green there. And I think this will fit on here. We'll soon see. Yes. And I think we're going to put it in the middle. I think we're going to put it in the middle and stamp some hearts around it. There. Ta-da. It's not very dark. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to go to the edge of my stamp pad. Probably needs to be re-inked, but I'm not going to do it right this very moment. So let's just look. I'm just eyeballing it. Hopefully I get it kind of in the middle. Good press. Let the ink sink in. There we go. Okay. Put that over there. We're going to go here. We're going to add some hearts. And we're going to stamp some hearts and cut them out. Because this stamp set has the little hearts we can, all different sizes. So here we go. Different sizes, different shapes. Let's do that. We'll use some different colors. There's another one. Blocks everywhere. I know a lot of people put, I'm going to use this bigger one so I can cut them all at once. And we'll cut a number of them. I think I can stamp some on here and then also have some popped up so that you give it some more dimension, right? So it can have, let's do that. Let me take this, and we're going to keep with the kind of soft tones. So let's go with, let's see here, we're going to go with the Daffodil Delight. We're going to stamp a little heart on here. There. We'll balance it, put one over here, and then we'll do some cutout hearts. There we go. Close that up. That one we won't have to cut out. And then we're going to do a couple more. So we'll go with the Granny Apple Green on the smaller one. And then we'll bring in, I think, I'm not sure if I would go with the pink or the blue. So what do you think? Pink or blue? I'm going to go with the Granny Apple Green and the smaller. We'll just do a couple of them on here. There we go. And I think we'll go with the pink, keep it soft. I'm going to use Blushing Bride, but I think I'm going to stamp it off so it's very lighter here. So I'm going to stamp it here first. Oh, it's pretty light. Let's just go with it. See if this one will fit in here. Yeah. There we go. Ta-da. There. We can have it offset a little bit. I will bring over my Mighty Mini. Let's move this over. There we go. Take this extra off. I don't need that. And here are my little, now where are my little dies here? Okay. So here's my squatty little, this one. I might have to do them all separately here because it's going to cut into it. I got it kind of close. We'll do that one first. There. Okay, put it down, crank it through. There we go. So there's one. I'll put over here. We'll get the other one. 1, 2, 3. I was playing, I have so many sets to play with. The sports set, I had a lot of fun. I love the vintagey paper. So I was playing with that one and the crane set, but I have some more new ones that came in. And so for people that aren't sporty people, I was trying to find out what else would you like to see? If I know, I mean, I don't have everything in the catalog, but almost. If there's something in particular that you want to see, let me know. When the girls were coming here, my monkeys, on a regular basis, it made it so easy for me because I would say, what do you think I should play with? And then they would put a stack on and say, here, play with this, do this, do this. And that made my life so easy. I didn't have to make any decisions. I just sat down and played then. So it was like, this makes it easy. So when I ask you if there's something you want to see, if you let me know, I truly, really would, that's what I would come up with, something that is in your wheelhouse. If the sports aren't your thing, or the cranes, that kind of oriental look, I love them. I think they're really cool. But if it's not your thing, I would be happy to come up with something else. So here's our little hearts. We're gonna, that one might get covered up completely, our other yellow one. Or we have one big one over here. Oops, come on. And maybe 3 over on the other side to kind of balance the big one here. Let's see what we have. Then I would need a different color. Or I can go over it with this, like this, and like this. There. Soft pastel. There we go. I like that. It's kind of pretty. Now, if we want to separate that out again, I would probably pull out some of these little strips here and just see how that looks to pop it up a little bit. Let's see if I have, what do I have? I have yellow. Gives it a little bit more definition. There. I was looking for the green, but I don't have 2 of the long greens, so then I switch to what I have, right? Yellow. Where is my other yellow? Here we go. So many pieces. There. Okay. So maybe not the typical colors that you would use, but that's what the beauty of this paper is, that it has so many options. There. So there we go, like that. I gotta pull that up a little bit. Okay, ta-da. Ta-da, ta-da. Pretty soft. You could put a bow under here, a little bow over here. We could add in. Okay, I'm gonna start gluing this one. I like this, I like this. I'm gonna start gluing this one together. So let's pull the pieces off over here. Start out by gluing the big piece, working from the bottom. I have a new glue combo. All right, here we go. Ta-da. I know this one has I love you in all different languages. I'm assuming that's what it says, all different languages. So I have, if somebody is in the area here, I have a stamp set that somebody accidentally purchased in French. I took French when I was in high school. I don't know anything, but oui. I know nothing, nothing. I don't remember a thing, but I have it here. If somebody could use a set in French, let me know. Let me know. I would be happy to send it out to you. I feel bad that it's not being used. So I just put a little bit of glue on that edge, and I'm just holding it. I just want a little tiny strip. I don't want it real wide. So, and then I'll just cut that extra piece off. There we go. I thought about calling the high school and saying, anybody in the French club, would you use a stamp? But you'd want it to be used. I have it sitting on my desk. There we go. There. Okay. Now I have to find my scissors because I covered them up. Here we go. And I'm just going to clip off this little extra edge here. Okay. I'm wondering if we should pop this layer up. This is going to go in the middle here. And it's going to have the hearts on it. And the hearts, some of the hearts will be popped up. So I think we'll just go with that instead of popping up another layer. I hate to do too much. Remember, for mailing here, they always say if it goes through a 1/4 inch slot, you're good to go. But if it's not, then you pay extra. I generally put a little extra on when I'm mailing things. I put a piece of, like, I'll have white cardstock. I'll put it on the top of my my card when I put it in the envelope, just to protect if I have much on there. So here we go. There we go. This is going to go edge to edge also. There. Just like that. There. Let's go ahead and put it on our base. Started in one spot and ended up in a completely different one. It's the journey. I always talk about my stamping journey is the name, and the reason I have that is because my journey has changed so many times since I have been stamping with Stampin' Up. Love it. I always have a good time. I love my job, but it has changed from just fun to has changed around from, yeah, just having a good time to being a full-time business. So it is one of my, and you know what, we could put a little tiny, I'm thinking about a little tiny yellow, maybe let's see here, I'm thinking about a tiny little bow, but I'm not sure that I want to do that. I stamped that on there and it's not. I should have waited. I should have waited till I knew what I was going to do. But I didn't. So we're going to deal with it. So maybe I need to cut out one more heart. Or we could go with this a little bow. Let's make a bow and just set it there and see what we think. My first inclination is to go with this yellow, the gingham. I love the gingham bows. Just a little baby bow. Let's set it on there and see if we like it. Here we go. So the thing with the kits is that any kit, so if you don't particularly care for the one I'm working on, what you can take from kit to kit are the layouts. You know, so the kind of layout that is here, and you can use that on any kit. There we go. Let's see here. Yeah, I wish I had that yellow one over just a smidgen. Then I would pop this up. I might have to do another bow, I like that under there. But I think I'm going to do another pink heart. Boy, I lost my, I could use one of these, instead of stamping it, I could use this too. And have a heart out of this. But I think we're going to keep it the same. Ta-da. Let's not switch again here. We're going to do another one here. So I ended up not using the yellow anyhow, right? But that's how it goes sometimes. All right, I'm just going to cut this out super fast. We'll be right back here. Cut that out, and we'll attach it, layer it up with some dimensionals. There we go. Ta-da. Everything's at my fingertips. I'm lucky. Okay. Put this over here before I lose it, and then we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to mimic the sides here. And there, ta-da. That's kind of sweet. That's kind of sweet. There. Fun? Okay, let's glue it down. We're going to glue this big one down and pop up the little one. There. I want to keep it within that frame here. There we go. So the other thing when you get a kit is that I didn't in the beginning, but it's something that has evolved. I've talked about this last time, was that we include in the kit one of the cards that I've made when I do my videos. So it's sort of fun. You don't know which one you're going to get, but it will be one that you saw being made on the video. There, ta-da. Okay, let's get a glue dot here. Whoops. Boy, I'm a mess. Okay, I'm gonna put the glue dot where I want my little ribbon, my little bow to go. And we're gonna put this on. Is it even? Yes, okay. There. Ta-da! I have to cut that. See, this is what would make me crazy. This is just a little bit longer. So I have to cut it to fit. There we go. Okay. There is the front of the card for someone who is wonderful in each and every way. And now the inside. Let's quick do a inside here. Let's Let's see what I have in my little bag of tricks on this set. It says, I couldn't wait for a special occasion. Ah, there we go. Sometimes you just need to send something for no good reason, except that it's a good reason to send somebody something fun. Here we go. We'll use the green again, and then we'll have our hearts around here. We'll put some hearts on here. Okie dokie. So I believe this is this set is one that you can get with your get free through Celebration. I think it may be a $100 one, but it's a nice set, stamp set, because it has a lot of different options on it. So we're just gonna do that in the corner there. Just enough, just a little something something, so it looks pretty when they open the card. Here we go. And I'll fix up this layout and have that done for you on Friday. But at least we got one. Had to go to a totally different color combination. Play with it a little bit more this way. Here we go. Okay. Ta-da! There. Okay. That's pretty. For someone who is wonderful in each and every way. So you have to send a little gift with this one. If you get this one, you have to send a gift. Okie dokie. I'm going to turn the camera around because I'll get ready for class now. Hi, Deanne. You caught me live. I'm so happy. Yay. Let's turn the camera. Welcome. Alrighty. Well, I will let you go. I have class this afternoon, so I have the tables all set up. They have 24 different choices on cards to make. You like the bright colors? Yeah. It's kind of fun to have that kind of soft pastel-y bright. I love Granny Apple Green. That's one of my favorite greens. You know, if you're getting into spring, and it just seems like I don't use it a lot in the winter as far as like Christmas cards and that kind of thing, because everything is going to shaded spruce and now the evening evergreen. But this one, it's bright and cheery and light, so kind of fun. So thank you for joining me. I will be back on Friday. I will show you the other card that I started the layout with, and then some more cards from the sports. Hey, sports fan. I have a couple more cards. So please join me on Friday for Follow-Up Friday at 2 o'clock. Take care. We'll see you then. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.